people, and welcome to follow another WTCOC match, this time between Argentina and Brazil. We are, of course, starting the week one of the competition, or started. We are nearing the end of week one, and so far, as we can see, we are having a match in Group F with France, Brazil, Vietnam, Argentina, and Spain. France and Spain have already collided, and France at the moment leading the group with 1 out of 1 wins. And so we'll see whether it will be Brazil or Argentina who will be joining to the winners category, so to say, and who will be joining Spain with with the 4th or 5th place currently. The lineups you can see above me right there. We have on table 1 a big nacho, that's Ignacio Infante, going up against Mejuto 1408, Fernando Mejuto that is. On table 2 we have Matias Conti with the screen name maticarrizoc, and he'll go up against LGarbim. Lucas Gregorio, alias LP2 for DV on table 3 against Zedson. Santiago Iniguez on table 4 with the screen name Santi Plater. Was also the 2024 participant in the World Championships in Germany, Herne, for Argentina indeed. And I believe he actually made it all the way to the top 8. So did better than your host here. Well, I did get to the top 8, but I placed 8th in the end. Then he'll be going up against the KR Knight Realm. And finally on table 5, webbi, that's Juan Amoroso versus gdarruda, that's Gustavo Arruda to you. And for those of you who have read the recently posted curiosity section of this tournament, know that Gustavo is one of the, I think it was 3 players who have taken part on the competition each and every year of its existence. So a lot of experience of WTCOC from Arruda. And actually on the contrary side, Brazil also has several new players making their debuts to the WTCOC, and I can immediately see LGarbim and Zedson, who are both new names to me. Mejuto very experienced already, especially on the Brazil national competition side. And KR Knight Realm also a rather experienced competitive player. Now we will be focusing on tables 1 and 2, and we will be starting with maticarrizoc versus LGarbim, and then we'll move on to Big Nacho and Mejuto, mainly because I think Big Nacho is a bit of a slower pace player, and so I think their duel is going to last a bit longer. We will also fix the name of LGarbim, as it has a very minor spelling error. That's better. And then we shall see if the match have been started, and it has. So Matthias as the starting player, and he'll takes up a road as per usual, pointing upwards. Then LGarbim is the first player with the points, takes use of the empty city cap, and I believe Matthias is gonna go over here and even meeple a new road, which is, I mean, that's what I would do. Could also potentially even go here to add and meeple a new city, making sure that he does get the use out of this 2-point road extra, which is indeed what he decides to do, and also very conveniently so. He prevents 3 points from LGarbim immediately, as they were not able to take the 3-point road. Instead, had to start a new city, which is, honestly not a problem at all for the Brazilian. Maticarrizoc equals maticarrizoc. Uh, Mati equals Mateus. I mean, yeah, that's about it. I mean, uh, the uh, the the name Matias Conti has actually been, or it is like kind of publicly available on the Argentina's Carcassonne website, which is linked in on the Carcassonne.gg. So it is available for everyone there. Also, welcome, Elias. So, a short row for LGarbim, leading by 4 to 12 with the assistance of a few cities, whilst Matthias is going for or has gone for a save of this city and has a nice long juicy road. Which we are now gonna go into a phase of more blocking, which I'm not sure if I quite like. I guess it's okay. Um, it would be really annoying for Matthias if this square gets blocked into a dagger, but he's not still too stressed about that, and rightfully so it seems, as he can now go over here, which is, I mean, far better. It's gonna be just simply 2 additional points, as well as it can possibly then grow into a ruin if this square now gets restricted to a dagger. Now, LGarbim, I mean, there's an obvious 7-point spot, but chooses to take the 6-point one. I'm not sure why. Um, Maybe he was a bit too afraid of this square getting restricted down to the 2 remaining daggers, but it's not that bad. Though there is an upside to this spot, and that upside is that there is now another spot directly below this monastery for another monastery. So stacking can be used as a measure. Um, quite a quite a safe move from Garbim. I think like way too safe actually. I think it was going to be far better to either go here, take 3 points, or go here, take 3 points, and direct the city to the left so that it will be then it will then be a nice feature for Garbim to take later on, and it will then or whoever takes that city will then also have to give a point to the monastery. So that's just some extra efficiency. I mean, this one, like, it's really kind of bad because of like tiles like these. Oh my lord, goodness gracious, what is happening? Uh, well, first of all, it's not a good move to do because of tiles like these. Like this would have been a perfect tile to go over here, finish the city, start a new one, or go over here, finish this city that we would have started or placed with the city crossroad, and take 4 points, go another city. But now, I mean, the worst possibility of this attack is immediately put into like fruition as Matikari blocks the city to one single point and makes a ruin for himself, which is already 8 points worth. And now, oh my god, an even better tile for Matikari as he finishes the road, expands the ruin, and now Garby might actually have to use another meeple to attack on this ruin because it's already going to be 10 points. This is a disaster scenario for Garbim. I mean, it doesn't really get worse than this. Oh, this is so painful. LGarbim was or he was the year Trompowski won the championship. He might be a little teen now. Okay, so Garbim most likely one of the younger players. There was a mention in the curiosity section of the youngest players of this tournament, but I can't unfortunately remember by heart if Garbim was one of them. But um, after the stuff that Elias said, I mean, I kind of have a feeling that he is indeed one of the youngest, if not the youngest player in this tournament. It was like, what, 16 or maybe even 15 years of age, which is just insane. Big Nacho is the best player in that lobby, right? He's definitely the highest rated with 750, so a very strong master. And yeah, I would dare to say that he is also the strongest, uh, let's say, asset for Argentina, and also in this roster of both teams. Okay, in the meanwhile, we do have some developments on the situation. We have another monastery having been started by Garbim, which has gotten blocked alongside with the first monastery. So 3 meeples blocked from Garbim, but well, there goes that. So Garbim was kind of close to getting some compensation for this blocked meeple as he almost got this blue meeple stuck to a city of its own. Unfortunately, Matthias is able to rescue it, and yeah, I mean, after a what seemed to have been a very fruitious start for Garbim, it has taken a very dark turn for the worse, as he's now only leading by 2 points on the scoreboard. He has 3 meeples blocked and 1 city feature, whereas Matikari has a clearly winning mini battle here against this city. Meeple has a live city and also now starts to take monasteries of his own. Also is now the first one on the field. Maybe a bit too early actually. I mean, he could have just meepled another monastery probably somewhere. Maybe even here actually. It would have been a bit saucy, I want to say, but I mean, because this field is not really that important. It's 6 points, and then with a starting tile, it's gonna be expanded into 9 points. So I mean, still a 9-point field is, not that big. It's a good justification for one meeple, but like it can simply be just meepled later. Especially like you can see, Red was also able to drop a farmer immediately after onto this field, and thus kind of um, just equalizing the field altogether. And well, Blue is going to be ahead or winning this field in all likelihood because he is in a meeple majority situation because red simply has more meeples stuck than blue, and blue can still take these meeples out. So in the long run, this field, by growing, it will benefit blue more than it will benefit red. So that's very important to keep in mind. Matthias taking another monastery in a nice 7-point spot. There was an 8-point spot available, but it was going to be a little too dangerous as it could have been blocked with only just 1 tile. Whereas now it is slightly more difficult to block. It's going to need at least 2 tiles, or actually only 1 tile, but if you get the block done with a dagger, but that means that there is only 1 blocking tile. Whereas it can be restricted to the starting tile, of course, but there is still 1 remaining, and it could potentially give out a 4-point road for Matthias in the future. I'm not going for the for the third monastery. Doesn't want to. Oh no 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 no. Actually, wait. I mean, but like you are playing with fire because you have this city. Like you are clearly trying to get these people out uh, because you placed the monastery here, and like you had the opportunity to get it out, which you still now do. I mean, this tile should be going over here, because Matthias is gonna need this meeple back. He can't really afford to lose it, but he is like really trying to hunt for a city cap to go here, and I don't think he has the luxury to do that. I think he's being way too optimistic that he's gonna get this meeple back, or that he's gonna have the time to find specifically a city cap on this square. Like it can so easily be restricted to the 1 remaining dagger with any curve, with any crossroad. Well, actually, there are no crossroads left at all, but with any curve, it will be restricted. There is a dagger, but not quite the kind of one that Matikari was looking for. He does end up finishing the other side of the city, but this is still a huge issue. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Garbim is not gonna be able to actually get a full block going, which is unfortunate for him. There are still at least 2 city caps that fit into this square. There is, I believe, one vanilla. Actually, there are no vanillas. Wait, can it be fully blocked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No vanillas. There are, but there is one tube divider. Okay, so there no possible full block can indeed be made, but which way do we go? I think we just go this way, right? Because then Matikari won't be able to take a free 4-point road if we go this way. Yeah, and just in time. So now there is one tile that goes there, right? Or are there extenders? Maybe there are extenders. One. Oh, there are extenders. Actually, there are 2 extenders still remaining, which is actually more than enough for Matikari. So I mean, well, maybe with that in mind, we should have gone over here like this, because then we would have only left 1 tile instead of 3 fitting tiles there, which is, I mean, 3 fitting tiles out of 6 in the deck. It's quite a lot, though. Garbim does get the best one out of them, and Matikari will get another point on the monastery. There is a starting tile left still in the deck, which is drawn by Garbim. So he is drawing a lot of the key tiles. Matikari does get his meeple out and should actually probably go with the farmer just to be efficient. It depends on whether there are city caps or not. If there are no city caps, then I wouldn't do a farmer, but well, there was, which means that this was really efficient. Now, Garbim needs to know the remaining tiles and needs to know whether he has to go over here or whether he can or whether he can just take points. And I have a feeling that, I mean, but just by taking a look at the map, he's gonna have to take points, isn't he? Like, he can't afford to attack because this is an 8-point feature. 8-point feature plus 1 equal, I mean, plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I mean, Garbim is just way too much behind in order to even try in order to even try to attack. I mean, he has to go over here, just take points as much as he can to have a chance. But okay, I mean, it does pay off. Yeah, I mean, the attack does pay off because now Matikari wasn't able to finish the city, but I still don't think it was the right move to do because this this move has no chance of winning, right? Like, it just doesn't have a chance of winning. And there was only 1 city cap remaining in the deck. So I'm pretty sure that in order for Garbim to have a chance in this game, he really needed to go over here, take the 7-point move, and then hope that he gets the other city cap as well, and either actually, yeah, and just then make another 7-point move. So that would be like 7 plus 7, so 14 instead of 1 that he now got. And it would then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 14 against 7, whereas now it was 1 against 5, so plus 5. No, sorry, plus 13. So like plus 6 or something. I mean, Matikari still wins by plus 16, so it didn't actually really matter in terms of winning chances. But I honestly still think that if you want to play like accurately, then you still try um, to gather as many points as possible and have faith on the best possible outcome in terms of the tile draw or the tile run out instead of attacking cities like this. And well, so first point of the um, duel goes to Argentina. And we shall see if Big Nacho is doing his own things, and looks like he's already done with the first game. And the second has started only 3 minutes ago. So the first one was a 1-0 win for Ignacio. And this one also looking quite all right. Has a 6-point lead on the scoreboard. Both players have a blocked meeple on the shared road. Both players have a 6-point monastery. And then there is an additional city of Pignacio, though I don't really like this move by Mejuto. I'm not sure if I would have mapled it because it's so risky. I mean, I pretty sure I would have just left this unmeepled, but Mejuto thinks differently. And seemingly it's, going, the plan is going well so far. Was able to save the square, and now still plenty of tiles to fit over here. So, well, the main thing, of course, is that Mejuto is just trying to get the monastery meeple out. Hello there, Michelle. Nacho uses a city cap on to just take simply 1 point on the monastery and um, well, limit this square to a straight road slash starting tile field crossroad. Really just didn't want to see this square being restricted down to a dagger, which there would have been still 2 remaining. And now even goes for a third monastery, which does make sense. I mean, there are still plenty of straight roads remaining, still 5 in the deck, so it's really, really likely for Big Nacho to get a straight road here, though it might take some time. And in the meanwhile, Mejuto should really try and focus on taking full advantage of his meeple maturity. So probably I want to say that in order to fight these monasteries and the already existing lead on the scoreboard for Ignacio, it's probably best to even try to attack the city with a second meeple if Mehuto gets the chance, though there is now a potential 10-point city to be taken for Mehuto with 2 city caps, one over here, one over here. Conveniently conveniently kind of destroyed by Ignacio. At the same time, as he indirectly defends his monastery from a incoming block, which was about to come actually. So very timely move. But with one meeple in hand, Ignacio is really having kind of a tough time using um, using his tiles effectively. He just kind of has to throw them around to go over here. 3 points. I mean, this makes sense. I mean, he's trying to restrict the monastery and the city to a starting tile. Or here. I mean, this one also works very well. There's only one dagger remaining. Sorry, here and here. So only one dagger. Or he is also deciding, wait, actually. Of course, I mean, it's all depending on straight roads. So yeah, this is kind of a very, very important move. So yeah, we can indeed um, wait with the block, go here first where it matters. And now we have actually one tile to get this monastery back, a lot of tiles to get this one back, and how many curves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 4, no, 3 curves to get this one back also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 3 curves to get this meeple back. So our monasteries are looking great. Now, I think we want to go over here. But do we meeple the city though? I think we do actually. We could also go over here, but just to take this second meeple out. But we would possibly leave our opponent with an 8-point city, and we would allow a full block on this square. Wow. I don't know about that. It's kind of bold. I mean, on the other hand, this is a somewhat nice looking city to take, and we have a lot of tiles that we can get meeples back with. Yeah, I don't think this was the move. Um, I don't think this was the move for Mehuto. I mean, yeah, we do get the meeple back. I really would have liked to actually see maybe even a farmer here, because then like with any curve, the field is gonna get expanded to 9 points, and we would definitely like to be on that field. Though we have 5 meeples, and Big Nacho having only one, it's not at all certain that Nacho is gonna take the 9-point field, and I don't think he is going to take it. I think he's gonna have to, or not have to, but he's gonna wait until he has at least 2 meeples before he claims any fields, because Nacho definitely wants to have the the extra meeple in hand for a monastery like this. So now it comes in handy, though we do get the dagger. So now this monastery is gonna be stuck until the end of the game, which is good for Hyoto, of course. And we do get the 9-point field. Really not seeing other choices but this for Big Nacho. I mean, I think he's just debating on whether he should meeple this, and I think he should, because this is what uh, I mean, it's just a 7-point move, right? And in the best case scenario, we can get like even a even the second divider, right? So things are actually looking pretty great for Nacho here. Instead, just continues the city, which makes sense, and also gets to complete it. Probably doesn't even meeple the city cap because there are now two available. I think I think he will not be meepling anything. He will just be taking this city back, and he will try to claim the 9-point field then over here. As we see, no meeple on the city. And Mehuto is not able to claim the field, which is really bad news for him. Like actually terrible news, because this claim, this city can be, no, this field can be claimed by Nacho with just a simple curve. At the same time, taking back his meeple from the monastery, and this is really not what Mehuto is looking for, because Nacho has 12 points extra on the scoreboard, and he has three monasteries with 25 points. No, sorry, 23 points. Well, we do get blocked here, but we can take the field now. We can take the field, and that is a key thing to be able to do. Now, this does create a kind of an open invitation for Nacho to attack this field in the future with, let's say, a crossroad or a curvy tile and then a curve here. But there's also this connection platform and even, a connection platform over here through a road tile, but I doubt that will come into use. Given the nice lead on the board of Big Nacho. So let's actually see plus 12, plus 20, 28, 20, 35, 37, 35, 33, and then he's plus 15. So he really doesn't even have to attack um, these fields with plus 15 and equal meeples. I mean, this should be just pretty much, smooth sailing all the way until the end. With only 10 tiles left in the deck, there isn't all that much that Mehuto can really do, especially when Nacho just keeps racking up points, like 1 point here, 5 points now here. He's gonna meeple this road simply because there is like nothing better for Big Nacho to use his meeples on. And if he can just keep scoring, there is no way Mehuto can actually catch him up. Like even if like even if like every single tile that Mehuto now gets from here on out is gonna be a city cap, I don't think it's still gonna be enough. I mean, just plus 14 at the moment. Nacho is gonna go to plus 19. It's just gonna be so painful for Mehuto to even try to come up with anything. A monastery would usually be a great thing, but now it's only gonna be worth 4 points. Uh, Probably actually best to meeple it over here in case there are more city caps available, then maybe we can go over here, city cap, over here, city cap, get another city on the field, 2 additional points on the monastery. It's gonna depend just on the amount of city caps simply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 2 city caps remaining, which is not great. Um, but there is a silver lining, and the silver lining is that both of those city caps are indeed field plus city caps with fields, so they would go pretty nicely. One city cap over here and one over here, and not allow any attacks on the field, and would also very nicely surround the monastery. And I think this is a mistake by Mehuto not meepling the monastery. A rather big mistake, to be honest, because again, he has nothing to use his meeple for. Like this monastery is going to be a feature that would have scored him the highest amount of points for one meeple that he can now do. Oh, is there a dagger? Oh, would you look at that? It's a very neat find by Big Nacho here. Um, Also, like he was like kind of also um, expecting Mehuto to get a dagger on this square and get additional 7 more points, but now that is pretty much all negated by giving 6 on the road for Big Nacho, so this move would only actually be worth one singular point. Nacho with one meeple is gonna go over here. I want to say he's even going to meeple this. I really do think he's going to be meeple this because again, I mean, Nacho, I mean, just the same, he doesn't have anywhere useful to place his meeples to other than to a 4-point feature. Like he doesn't need to take any sort of risk to try and to try and get to a field because he doesn't need to. He's way more up in points than he actually requires to win this game. Mehuto does get his dagger, but this is only a 1-point move, and it creates another 6-point field over here. So not really that juicy, maybe, but you know, after all, you don't really have options. Maybe you can take this 5-point city yourself, or you can also, go here, take this road, and add one more point to your city or to your ruin. That's also a 5-point move. Yeah, it does go for the road. Still with one maple in hand, and probably looking to take this 5-point this 5-point ruin on his final moves. Yeah, like so here. I don't see Mehuto doing anything but taking this. Just because like this is the penultimate move, and like you have absolutely nothing better to do with your final tile. And if it is a city tile, you can just get um, some extra points on here, or with a road tile, you can get an extra point over here. So Nacho should be winning this by quite a lot actually. even though like despite Mehuto's like nice score, nice scoring features in the end, 5 here, what 7 here, and the fields, it's not gonna be enough given the big point lead of Pignacio. So yeah, kind of an expected result on table one with the powerhouse of Argentina taking down Fernando Mejuto. And giving the first match point for Team Argentina. 14 points is the final difference, and thus the doom of Mejuto is finished. We'll go back to Maticari and see if he has been able to also get a 2-0 win, or whether LGarbim has been able to give him a challenge for the second game. And it appears that he has not. So Matikari is winning the second game, and they were just canceling or abandoning the third game here just a second ago. So a 2-0 win on table 2 as well for Argentina. So far, everything going according to Argentina's plan. So let's move onwards in order to table 3 with Lucas Gregorio and Zedson, where Lucas is in a 1-0 lead. Let's mark this up. I mean, so far, just painful time really for Brazil, as it is 5-0 in games and 2-0 in match, 2-0 in duels so far that we have seen. Welcome Ignacio to the chat. Congrats on your win. Hello Isabella. Nice to see you. What do we have? We have a 7-point lead for the Brazil for the Brazilian player. Then we have maybe a blocked feature here. Actually, it's not. There is still one starting tile left, so this city is still alive. And according to the classical Brazilian style, we have some field action over here, though this field action is not really going in favor of the Brazilian, as Lucas is heading on to the field with a second meeple to a 12-point field. Also takes up a 6-point field with an additional benefits of having an empty city cap lying around. So Lucas really trying to go for these fields as much as he can. Did not actually want to save the square, which 1, 2, 3, 4, which was still actually salvageable. 1, 2, but he also would have taken away one of the cows, well, one remaining cow that was there. So, well, Zedson not able to block, which is really unfortunate for him. And Lucas 2 tiles into this square that are able to get him a rather huge ruin, with 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points at the moment, plus the additional 3 or 4. So a 16 or 17 point ruin would definitely swing the the current situation in favor of Lucas. We have a 7-point monastery for Zedson, kind of fighting a sort of a ghosty mini battle against the 3-point road. So plus 11 plus 12 equals 6, 8. Plus 6 for Lucas at the moment, without the connection to this ruin. Wait, let's check that. Plus 7, 14, 11, 12, 12, 6, 8. Yeah, plus 6. And sets on with a spare meeple to play with. But what's your plan really here? Do we just take another city or do we go here? How many city caps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 6 city caps still remaining. And yeah, I would definitely say that this was a worthy move to do then. Zedson now also catches the final field Dorito, which was essential for Pitufo to connect to this ruin, which is now no longer possible. But what do we do then? Zedson just adds potential 2 points and also finishes the city. This one I'm not sure if it is the right move though. I actually 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe we could go this way around, which could potentially give us some extra cities onto the field. But is this actually a full block? It's not, because there is still the cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, one cow remaining. Nothing else into this square. Maybe. No, never mind. There is a divider, which, I mean, it's okay for Setso. But if he gets it, then he might be in a sort of a trouble to be left with a meeple surplus. Like he might not be able to use all of his meeples, which might be an issue. But with the completion of the city, having taken uh, to his hold of this city, and with one meeple extra, I think Zedson is looking really, really great here. Plus 13, so 14, 21, 18, 21, 22, and then 28, plus 2 for Zedson, and an extra meeple, so this is really looking just fantastic here. And, you know, as Zedson, we shouldn't even care about this city anymore. We go over here, we start a 6-point field, and we, yeah, meeple the field. Yeah, I mean, and that's just, you know, that's pretty much game over. We are now plus 8 with still, I think, quite a lot of city caps to go. Or, you know, quite a lot, meaning quite a lot uh, um, when taking into account that there are only, you know, 3 tiles remaining. But So, b2-4. Is it worth it for us to do this? Because this is 2 more cities to our field. It's 4 points for us. It's 5 points for Zedson. This is a 5-point move. And because Zedson has 2 tiles remaining, and Zedson is actually probably quite likely to get the stick cap, then if we go here, give a meeple back to Zedson, then he might not be able to use all of his meeples effectively. Because now Zedson can just go over here with his penultimate move, take 4 points, have a meeple for his final move. But if we go here, then Zedson might be forced into a concession of having to give up of 1 point, maybe. Like maybe he takes the 6-point field then instead. But I really do think that, for b2-4, this 5-point move is gonna be, a worthy investment. Or actually, now that I think about it, what the f is this? Yeah, I was about to suggest like going over here and trying to get a hold of the triple city, but like this is the worst move I've seen in my life because this is just terrible. I mean, yeah, like after this tile, Zedson only had one singular tile. This tile to fit into this square, even if nothing was placed over here. And b2-4 decides to restrict the square to the tile that fits there. Like it makes absolutely no sense at all. Like 0 sense. This is also a mistake because this allows Zedson to simply go over here and drop a farmer for a 5-point move, whereas if we go over here as Lucas and we take the 4 points for the city here, then Zedson can still go here, but he doesn't get a 3-point field as an extra. Like then he has to settle for a 3-point move over here or taking a field or anywhere else, but this is just gives out 3 points extra. We are losing 2 points here. We are losing a lot of points here. I mean, not just really ugly endgame from Lucas, I have to say. Like it's never too late to plunder stuff, and by plundering is pretty much the the epitome of what just happened here. I mean, just 2 bad moves. Like this was just a really bad move, and this one like not terrible but still bad. Um, just losing out. I mean, losing out on 6 points. Oh wait, no. Sorry, not losing out on 6 points, but oh, but we lost by 6 points. So we would have needed to score 7 more to win this. I mean, this one straight up 5 points if we go here, right? Then Zedson will go over here, take 6 points for the field, and then we go over here. Probably we take 1 point on this. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, just 13 points. Like we would have actually had a winning chance if we just go like over here and hope for the 50-50 triple city. Like this one just it has absolutely zero winning value. It doesn't give us any winning equity, like any. It's just really bad. Um, but at least it's good for Brazil. They do get a point on the dual scoreboard, and let's check on how the tables 4 and 5 are doing. If there are any games left still. So Player and Night Realm are also in a decider, and then Webby. How's Webby doing? With gdarruda also in a decider, so a lot of deciders going on. And Brazil actually needs to win them all in order to win this match. So no pressure there. We shall focus on the on table 3 still, and we shall see if Pitufo is going to be able to I want to say recover from the the horrendous moves that he did just a second ago. And if he is, then well, we shall consider him redeemed. But if not, then we shall consider Pitufo to be eligible to look in the mirror and take a few practice sessions. Take a few practice sessions with his team. Zedson finishes another city, 12 and 0 at the moment. Could have actually dropped a farmer here too, given that pretty much everything or all future cities are going to be going into this field, and the field is not taken. And there were actually a fair few green squares on this field, like here, 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 to start new cities from, which is just exactly what you are looking for if you are indeed starting a field of your own. So, oh, no, actually, no, I mean, this is fine. This is fine, actually. There's only one dagger left in the deck. I am still slightly worried. Slightly worried about the destiny of this field because I feel like Zedson has already lost some value on not people in the field and not taking advantage of his meeple majority, which he clearly has with 5 meeples in hand, and Pitufo kind of stuck with this road here, and the monastery is being tied to a city, and Zedson has no intention of placing any tile over here. That's going to be purely um, for Pitufo to fill this square, which is not going to be great for Pitufo, and neither is the thing that Pitufo gets restricted to the dagger the same one as here, which means that at least one of these meeples is already dead. And well, Ignacio saying in the chat that come on Argentina, ask for one more game. um, very timely manner indeed, but I'm afraid that the let's say the prosperity of of Argentina is not looking great, specifically when it comes to this duel with Pitufo Zedson, as the meeples are getting really tangled up, and Zedson is actually also winning on the scoreboard by quite a bit. So now we go over here, and I think we could even drop a farmer. I think we should drop a farmer, because we do not want to see Pitufo going over here, finishing the city and claiming a 9-point field, which we then would want to attack later. Like we just take it now, we take advantage of our meeple majority, and we live a good life. That's what we should do. Instead, Zedson just takes care of this vacant city cap, which can be fine, given that he still had a lot of tiles to get this meeple back. I still would have wanted to see a farmer here with 5 tiles in with five meeples in hand and an 18-point lead. I mean, Zedson can just really take a few fields, like take this one here, take this one here, take this one here, and just just straight up go into a full field mode and extend his lead, focus on this ruin, focus on blocking them, blocking this guy over here for good, and life is good. But if you don't take any fields, this might backfire like really, really bad. Also, this starting tile here has been a really great find from Pitufo. So he has recognized that there is still one divider left in the deck, and he also intercepts the city and blocks it completely with the starting tile, so it can no longer be expanded upwards. So Pitufo really looking for a divider to fit into the square and take 8 extra points, but well, this will do. So does give 4 points to Zedson, but in the process gets 2 meeples back and is gonna be the first one on the 6-point field, which again could have been claimed by Zedson like as early as finishing this 8-point city. So you do the math. Zedson can still claim this field before it backfires, before Pitufo gets the dagger, because there is still 1 dagger remaining into this square, and Zedson does not want to see a scenario where Pitufo gets the dagger and places a farmer on a 9-point field, which is then actually almost impossible to attack to, because it can't be then attacked from the right side, because there would be no daggers, and obviously then this square will not be able to be used for attacking, because it will then get unified with the whole field immediately. Zedson, now is the time to go here to block the city. Just do it, man. Yes, okay. That will get some relief away from Zetson's chest. And now we just focus on scoring. Equal meeples. Zetson +3 on the scoreboard, +8, +17, +20, 26, 30, 27, 21, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30. So Zetson is +13, which is just great. It's just great. We are +13 and we are equal meeples. And we have a city which is like actually like finishable. B2 adds a few city caps to his field, does not even meeple anything, which is a bit odd because in B2's scenario, I think he should be meepling the left side and really try to take full advantage of both of the city caps. Also here, I think it would have been actually even better for B2 if he goes over here, because then he could have made a potential 8 points a monastery spot. Also, this field is actually or was actually threatening to be expanded all the way over here, which is why Zedson finally meeples the 6-point field on the left, and now that threat is neutralized. Zedson. Oh, I no no. I do not think this is good. I think in Zetson's position, I think he should have just taken the points from the city, because there's one and two ways to attack to the field, even a third one, a fourth one. I mean, there is no shortage of field attacking possibilities into this 12-point field. There is no need to rush with this farmer. Just take points for the city and then meeple the field on your next turn. Now Zedson doing maybe a favor for Pitufo, maybe giving a route back into the game, but only maybe. Now Zedson, I really hope he will not go here. I think we have to stay patient, and I think we have to wait for a Dorito. There are still three road Doritos remaining. 3 road Doritos. That is a lot. Please don't go here. Just take points. 3 points here is great. Or 3 points here. Also great. Just don't go here. Good. That's good. That's good patience. Pitufo very, very likely going to be dropping another farmer on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are no regular curves to go over here, but there is still that one dagger. Instead, Zedson goes. Instead, Pitufo goes for the block of the city, which is also understandable. There is still actually one more triple city with a road remaining in the deck, so a block with a road Dorito is not going to be even a block. Then Pitufo will likely need to meeple this city. Whoa, okay, it's bold. Zedson. Do you go over here? Do you go over here? What do you do actually here? I'm not sure. Um, 1, 2. No, this is actually is not even a full block, which is rather annoying for Zedson. He does still go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It only actually took away one city cap from Petufo. So maybe not even worth to do this actually. Because now if Pitufo gets the city crossroad, then he can also meeple the 6-point field at the same time. And that is could be potentially disastrous for Zedson. Though, let's think of the positive side for Zedson. So still 3 road Doritos to go into this square. 3 road Doritos. And the block actually, well, the block actually does pay off for Zedson, as Pitufo not able to finish the city, but well, still takes 4 points. But now we get the road Dorito, and with that, I think we should win the game. Even though Pitufo is now scoring with this. Actually, I mean, it's actually quite close, because this field is now 15 points. We do have the monastery to connect, and there is a field crossroad to go over here for Pitufo to connect this meeple. So there is this. I think there are still 2 road Doritos. Yeah, 2 road Doritos. There is a monastery and there is a field crossroad. So those are the tiles that are remaining. Which means that actually, if Zedson gets the field crossroad, he's just gonna like instantly win the game, because he can go here, unify himself to the 15-point field, and then this meeple will be just rendered useless then. I mean, yeah, the field crossroad is just gonna be just a ticket to win everything here on the spot. But I mean, he has like some really nice features here. He has a 12-point field of his own, plus 16, plus 20, 23, 27, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 18, 20. I think he's actually, well, Pitufo does get this, but can he even afford to place it here? Because it's minus 2 points. I don't see. I actually don't see how Pitufo is winning this game. I don't think there's a way for Pitufo to win this game. Even if he doesn't go here and he gets the monastery and prevents the connection to the field from Zedson, it's just not gonna be enough. Oh wait, but he still scored points because he actually finished this road. Somehow he managed to finish the road, which is miraculous actually, given its condition at the early stages. But he did. So Pitufo can still have an 11-point move over here with the monastery. Zedson will just be taking a 4-point road. Actually, taking a road here is better, so that then if he gets the other road Dorito as well, then he can go over here, another 3 points, and meeple this field for another 3. So either this or this is what Zedson should be doing now to maximize his points. He should what he should not do is try to figure out a way to the field. Like something like this, just please don't do, because it's just completely unnecessary. Like completely unnecessary. Do not do that. If you don't want to like and try to lose the game with your your final strength. Like just go here, regular stuff, take points. You are in the lead enough, I think, that you don't have to risk anything. +5, +4, uh, -8, 10, 12, 15, 19, 22, 21, 18. Yeah. Oh, wait, he misclicked his meeple. You 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 really gotta hope that this doesn't pay the price. I don't think Zedson will still unless if Zedson does not misclick his second meeple, I don't think it will matter. Unless okay, so Zedson, just take the 7-point road. Just take the road. I think he will still win. Actually, will he? No, I think he will. I'm not actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Zedson's game might have just been. Oh my god. He might have just lost the game on the misclick. Oh no. Oh no. Did he lose? There is no way. This is the most anticlimactic ending for a game if Zedson loses this. Six points for Pitufo. Oof. Okay, there. Despite the misclick, there is no loss for Zedson. Well, but he really tried. He really tried. Oh, that was so close. A bit too close. Um, wow. Okay, Zedson putting up a bit of a show there uh, for for the Brazilian fans, but does take a match point. Does indeed take a match point for Brazil. And now we shall see how are tables 4 and 5 doing. Santi Blader versus Night Realm and Juan Amoroso versus Gustavo Roda. Santi Blader has won the final decisive game and is taking the duel win, the match point, and the match win for Argentina. And then for additional taste, we are of course going to see how Juan has done. Still actually not finished. Wait, uh, yeah, still going with the decider. A long game. So gdarruda does have a chance to get a small consolation tiebreaker point for Brazil at this stage. 5 points ahead with webbi bringing another farmer to the field just now, equalizing the field. Then we have a field fight going on over here as well. Why am I not am I not surprised to see a huge field fight when it's a game that Brazil is attending? +5, +12, equal road, +6, -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, +9, +6, +5. So +5 at the moment is Gustavo Arruda, and with this move, maybe wins. There are no more monasteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and no. Yep, and no. What's it called? Um, no vanillas. And with a curve, nothing much um, that one can do. He is some points behind, and unfortunately will not be taking part in the victorious field of 12 points at the bottom, and it will also be a savior for Gustavo. 5-pointer for gdarruda will be the final move, and it will be plenty enough to win, and it will take this match to 3-2 if I'm not wrong. I know I have miscounted before, but this type of miscount would be a bit heavy, as it would need to be quite a drastic one. 97, so +4 and a 12-point field. And webbi left with a 3-pointer, so +13 for gdarruda, and looks like the experience of 5 earlier years in this competition for the Brazilian player has paid off and is taking a point to Brazil, but nonetheless Argentina is winning the match 3-2 and is gonna get to actually, let's see to which spot exactly. Although it doesn't really matter at this stage because it's only week 1, but because just for fun, we are gonna be seeing if it's gonna put them at first or second. So they won 8 games and lost 5. So which means that Argentina will actually take the first place of the group with one more game win over France, and Brazil will be going into the 5th place. Spain going upwards by 1, and Vietnam will start to have their matches next week, and we'll see how the Asian team will be able to mix the pack here. Congratulations to Argentina. Now there is another match going on as we speak, the Hungary-China. Now I will not be streaming it myself, but I will be dropping the links to the channels of Itsematsu as well as on Alexei's channel. And reminds me, we might be able to do it from here. So let's do this one. And then we will also drop to Alexei's channel as well. Now he'll probably be, I want to say he'll probably be streaming the Hungary China on this same stream. So fingers crossed. But I will instead be attending the audience side and will be preparing for the evening stream actually with Romania, Mexico, which we will be streaming at 1800 UTC. So stay tuned for that. And that is where we are going to be wrapping up this this day stream. Thank you all for joining in and sticking up all the way until the end. I hope you have a plenty of fun with today's other streams, and I will see you with some more Carcassonne content very soon indeed. Bye for now.